Okay, take two. Video 86. This is actually for limits at infinity, number 5 and number 6. This should be our final video of the year. I will be bidding you adieu with this one. Such excitement coming in. I've probably done about 120 of these and had to do many rejections. This is like number 30 on both worksheets. I want to review a long division. You can see the degree of the numerator is greater than the denominator, so we're going to have a slant asymptote. The coefficient of the linear term is not a 1, so I have to go into long division mode. So 3x into 9x squared, or what's missing, and I see 3x, and so I distributed and got 9x squared plus 6x. I am now supposed to subtract, which is negating. So I have negative 2x, and I bring down the plus 1. I'm supposed to play what's missing again, or divide. And notice I've told you when the degrees match, this is the numerator, that's the denominator. I've shown it over here. How when you go to do your division, you just end up with the coefficient and this coefficient in the denominator. I have to distribute again, and this one will give me negative 2x, but this one gives me negative 4/3. And now I'm ready to subtract, which means to negate, and 1 plus 4/3 is 7/3. And so the quotient is 3x minus 2/3. The remainder is 7/3 over 3x plus 2. So for the vertical asymptote, what makes the denominator 0 is x is 0 at negative 2/3. And for the slant asymptote, we just take the quotient part and ignore the remainder. Just as a reminder, if I'd been asking you to evaluate these as they go to positive infinity and negative infinity, notice this one as you approach positive infinity would be positive infinity, and as you approach negative infinity would be negative infinity. It shouldn't be a shock that the slant asymptote either has an answer of positive infinity or negative infinity when you actually ask for not the horizontal asymptote, but the value of the limit. Well, folks, I'm going to tell you, you've got one more sheet. You're going to have a good summer. I'm going to, for those of you getting summer work for calculus, you're just going to be doing 2 quizzes like the 2 review sheets, and part of what would have been your final exam in this class had we given you a final exam. So guess what? You lucked out. Your summer work's going to be pretty easy.